Hello, my beautiful family. Welcome back to another vlog. In this vlog, I'm going to be showing you guys how I make this very delicious sandwich for breakfast for my kids. And I'm also going to be sharing with you guys some of the reasons why I decided to relocate to Canada as a permanent resident. All the ingredients and quantities used in this recipe are going to be left in the description box. So please be sure to check the description box for the full details. So why did I decide to move to Canada as a PR? I'm just going to give you guys some of the benefits which were more of a motivational factor for me, coming over to Canada, okay? So the first benefit is the legal rights to live and work and school in Canada. So coming as a permanent resident in Canada, you're coming with a resident, you have like the rights to live legally and work in Canada, and if you want to go to school you can as well go to school, so you don't have to come and then start filing in for resident permit and all of that. You come to Canada with your resident permit already, and you have the rights to live in Canada and work in Canada, and if you want to go to school you can always go to school. So that's the first benefit which motivated me to relocate to Canada. Now back to this recipe, I have just added in some mayonnaise, some ketchup, some lemon, some salt, some white pepper and black pepper, and as you can see, I'm adding in some more ketchup because I want it to be sweet since it's for my kids. Okay, so I'm just giving that a really good mix, and I'm keeping the sauce aside. Next, I'm going to boil some eggs in some hot water. So when you're boiling your eggs, be sure to add salt into your water. This is just going to help you peel off the eggs nicely. Okay, also, I'm going to be using this sandwich bread which I got from Costco. It's already sliced and it has this really yummy flavor because of the sesame seeds on it. Okay, so you can see that. Yeah, so while we proceed with the recipe, let's get back to our benefits. Yeah, the next reason, which was a motivational factor for me to come to Canada as a PR, is the free healthcare. So basically, when you come to Canada as a permanent resident, you have access to healthcare services, and you don't have to pay for your consultation, or have access to any healthcare services. As a matter of fact, you get to be assigned a family doctor whom you can work with, who can handle your family health situations, and which is really cool for me. Even though some people complain that the service is not really what it makes it's being made to be, but I would say that every country has its issues, and there's no perfect system, right? Yeah, so that's one of the benefits that also motivated me, to move to Canada as a permanent resident. Now for the next step in the recipe, you just want to prep your vegetables. So I'm using tomatoes, some lettuce. Now it all depends on you. You can use whatever vegetables you like. If you're not a tomato person, please feel free to skip that. Now you can see that for my eggs, I put my water on the fire and allow it to boil for at least 10 minutes before putting in the eggs. You don't want to put in your eggs in your water at the same time and just put it on the fire. No, don't do that. Make sure your water is boiling before you add in your eggs. So you can see that the egg just comes off the shell so seamlessly because of the method I used to boil the eggs and the salt hack, which is a premium hack if you must ask me. Okay. Now, the next motivational factor which encouraged me to come to Canada as a permanent resident is the fact that my kids have access to free education. So, your kids have access to free education from kindergarten up until they get into university. So, you have to pay their fees only when they get into university, and obviously the fees are not going to be the same as that of an international student, because when you live in Canada for a total of 2 years within the last 5 years, you get eligible to apply for citizenship, and as a Canadian citizen you don't get to pay fees like an international student. So how cool is that? Yeah, so that's one of the factors which motivated me to come to Canada with my kids and my family as a permanent resident. Now when we came here, all we needed to do was just go online and register them for to a designated school, and then you can relate with the school, and then they will tell you what next you're supposed to do, and that's it. Your kids start going to school, no fees paid, no books. You can only have to get them their school supplies, which is just the basics they need for everyday work at school. Yeah, so that's another factor which made me say yes, I want to come to Canada. So after prepping your vegetables, you want to apply some of the sauce in the bread and then just begin to layer the vegetables, and then in the rest of the sauce you add your chopped boiled eggs and then just add it into the sandwich and cover it up. Now the contents of your sandwich totally depends on you. You can use whatever vegetables work for you, and yeah, you can always make it versatile and you customize it to your taste, okay? Yeah, so I'm going to repeat the process for all the bread pieces until I'm done, okay? If you've watched up to this time, I want to say a very big thank you. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button down below and the notification bell. And please give this video a thumbs up so that I can know what videos to post next for you guys, okay? Yeah, so back to our immigration story. Another reason which motivated me to come to Canada as a PR is the fact that we get access to recreational facilities. You get access to things like a well-structured library. You have playgrounds for your kids in every community, and they're just the system of life here is set up to make life, easy and worth living, if I may say so. Now there are so many other benefits attached to coming here as a PR, which I cannot mention in this video. So I'll suggest that you go to the Government of Canada website, or you can go online to do more research about coming to Canada as a PR and how you can follow the process. I must also mention that if you need any mentorship or you need a one-on-one discussion about the entire PR process which I used, you can always feel free to reach out to me via my email, and I can set up a call with you, and we are going to talk about it, and I can give you the resources which you need to start your PR pathway, okay? So the final reason, which was a key factor for moving to Canada as a PR for me, was the fact that we get a legal pathway to gain Canadian citizenship. Like I mentioned before, once you come to Canada as a PR and you live in Canada for a period of time, you are eligible to apply for citizenship. And once you get a Canadian citizenship, you are entitled to all the rights and benefits of a Canadian citizen. Okay, yeah, so those are the reasons which motivated me to come to Canada as a PR. And so far, I'm grateful to God for taking me through this pathway. It's been a whole journey, an entire learning process, and I'm glad that I was able to do this with my family. Okay, yeah, guys. So to conclude, I want to just mention that immigration as a whole is not an easy journey. It needs time, it needs patience, and it needs a lot of prayers. Okay, so if you need any mentorship, like I said, feel free to reach out to me. I'm not an immigration consultant. I can only help you through the steps which I use and which worked for me. And if there's any other information you need, I highly recommend that you go to the Government of Canada website, which I'm going to drop in the description box, so you can have details for yourself. Okay. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you liked this video. Hope you learned something from this video. If it's your first time on my channel, please again do not leave without clicking the subscribe button. Make sure you join this amazing Tea Secrets family, okay? Now, to all my returning subscribers, I want to say a very big thank you for all your support. Thank you for being there. Thank you for recommending my channel. Thank you for your comment and your feedback. So I'm just going to take time and wash up these dishes, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you all and remain blessed. Bye.